chainsaw, cut their brains raw.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
Liad in the fucking building, man. I'm back. If you know what it is, smother game, bitch. That's pretty much it.
We over here in Barron Studios, you know, one of the best studios in town.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? They got,
Definitely.
You know, they got that good sound. So tell them what you working on, man.
Basically working on a new EP called Dedicated and Medicated.
Okay. Explain that to the people. Dedicated and Medicated.
Basically with this EP, how I wanted to take it was a new sound, something that really stepped up the game in Houston, Texas, and it brought something that no one can say, yo, he sounds like this person, or he sounds like that.
Like for a lot of people who don't know, you know what I mean, you kind of switched up your sound from what people, you know, got used to you doing.
Yeah.
You kind of, you know, almost went to a whole nother scene, you know, tell people.
Definitely. I think the first album, Salvation, that came out, the shit sucked dick, honestly. It really, I mean, it didn't suck dick to the point where it was horrible, but it brought back a lot of old hip-hop techniques that people weren't really used to in Houston. So I think a lot of people ate it up and was like, that's tight. And I'm very blessed to have gotten what I've gotten and the things that I've succeeded in and what doors it opened up. But with the scene, you know, with what I'm doing now, it's a new sound, more harder beats, more trance, more, you know, hard step. And I learned that through the EDM scene that's really big in Houston, Texas.
I mean, I heard that when I was listening to it, but like the thing that caught me about it was you can still catch the hip hop in it.
Exactly. And the people that need to understand is like people who hear EDM are like, you know, Skrillex or all, you know, the commercial names or Zed's Deads, and not talking about local dubstep DJs that have been putting on for years upon years. I think this new sound, you can definitely tell the different sound of what it is, man. It's something different that you cannot say, yo, is that from Houston? Like where?
I mean, that's kind of cool to know, man, because like the whole, you know, the dubstep sound and like you were saying, trance.
It's not really.
It kind of seems like it came out of nowhere, but it really didn't. Didn't just come out of nowhere, right?
And the thing is it's not really about not taking. I took what I took and it wasn't the full culture of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I took what I had to take, and that's where I was. Like I spent a lot of time at clubs and venturing into dubstep with, you know, DJs like Rod Bass, Bad Boy BMC and Rod Bass, and, you know, Mr. Peabody. Those cats have been doing it for upon years. And I think what led me to that point of getting in that scene, I don't really know.
Are we talking about Rod Bass like It Takes Two to make a? You talking about that kind of Rod Bass?
I'm talking about
new
DJ
Rod
Bass from Texas Dub. Oh.
It's like there was a record label called Space City Records that was a techno label back in the day, and they just never like got the business name for it, and that's how the other Space City Records was born.
Word.
Yeah.
Word.
I thought it was the same thing until I asked a DJ friend of mine.
Yeah.
That's Creep in the background. What up? Real spot. On the spot.
What up to Creep?
With their lad. Homie Nasty Neek hosting.
But I definitely feel that the scene, I didn't take the womps, I didn't take everything from that scene, because that scene's on a whole nother path. That shit is something that I wish hip-hop could thrive on, fucking rock could thrive on. To see 2,000 or 3,000 kids show up at a venue and be there for that one DJ or be there for that person is crazy. It's something that you will never experience in your life unless you've been there. And that's what I grew. That's what I grew from. That was seeing that and just doing something different. The sound, it just intrigued me. So it was just like I had to do something different. So shout outs to Rod Bass, Bad Boy BMC, Mr. Peabody, DJ Cynic, all the fucking EDM DJs that fucking influenced me as a hip hop artist. And the fucking EDM scene is straight popping and straight up. This is y'all's time, so get that shit and fucking get as much as you can out of it, because this is y'all's time. And a lot of those cats have been working really hard, bro, for years upon years before I was even thought of. So
we in here working on the track tonight, or not we?
You're
in here working on the track.
Yeah, definitely. It's the first single off Dedicated and Medicated. It's called Dope Man Crack Man. I think a lot of people when they hear it, they're gonna think of this first scene just automatically. You know how people are like Dope Man Crack Man out there. All right, so obviously this fool spin about trap or something, selling cocaine. But
Don't you think, but like
It's not. It's nothing like it. It sounds like it, but it's nothing like it. And it's just a different twist, man. I put something just different, man. You know what I mean? And spitting something so raw that it is like crack cocaine. You know, crack cocaine.
Yeah. Like, that's what I got from the hook. Like the first thing that caught me about it was like under the track you could hear like a microwave sound.
Yeah.
Like to me, like that was almost like, you know, like spitting the barn itself, or like a metaphor or whatever in itself. Like, you know what I mean? Like microwave something, you heat it up real fast. Like the way you going on the track, it's like real fast and just like frenetic.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. Like people like, yo, what is? And people have been asking me, like, they're like, you know, people have been catching on about how, like, I've been back in the studio coming up with something new, and they're like, yo, what does it sound like? I'm like, I can't even explain it. Like, I don't even know what it is. You know what I mean? All I know is it's me doing a whole different type of something I never would have done 2 years ago when I made my first album. You know what I mean? I can't call it. It's hip hop. It's just a different sound. It's just. I don't know what it is, man. And
it sounds like the journey, man. That's what it's supposed to sound like, right?
You know what I mean? I'm just enjoying it, man.
Wherever you at with it, when you release it, you know, you're going to be at different points in your life. It should reflect that.
Definitely. But that's pretty much it, man. Just in the studio, we're at Barron Studios, man. We released Obliteration you were on. I don't think too many people caught on to that shit.
I don't think they caught on to that. Everybody else going to catch on.
Exactly. I mean, with all that, man, you really can't get too into it. Like I try not to like even care about anyone else, and it's not like saying like I don't care who you are, what music you make. It's just people are gonna talk, people are gonna say this and that about someone, and it's just gonna completely just go on. So it's just like, why waste my time? I'd rather focus
negative energy
and do what I do. So when people,
I mean, it's kind of like a saying we have, you know what I mean? Like the only MCs that matter, because it's like shit. That's how it should be, right?
Yeah,
if
exactly.
you're the only MC that matter to you, I mean, you work with people and you appreciate, you know what I mean, what they do.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know what I mean, you trying to
But at the same
think about how long have we known each other, the three of us.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Main Street Block Party last year.
I mean, honestly, I know of y'all, but we really don't know each other.
That was the first time I met you.
It's got to be longer than a year.
He hired me to DJ for him, sight unseen. Like just on my, on somebody's word. Main Street Block Party.
Really?
And then I ended up going to the
yeah,
the little mixer for it and linking up with like Chain and a bunch of other people and, you know, getting to DJ their sets. Yeah. So I was DJing like half of the Main Street Block Party.
Shout outs to the Houston Press for calling me Houston's favorite new rapper. It really didn't matter, but shout out to the great writing. I don't know what else to say about that, but
congratulations on that.
Congrats on that bullshit. Anyways.
Got a couple parties you're performing at coming up or no?
I got a bunch of shit. I'm about to release. Dude, I'm just been real quiet, man. And I think a lot of people have noticed that I've been real quiet. Because for a second, I was loudmouth. I was there all the time. Coming out with new shit. Every show you can imagine, I was out there. And I just fucking just quiet. That's it. I think for every artist, it takes, whether you take 4 months, 6 months, or 8 months, or a year, take that break to fucking find yourself again, because the same hype that you were doesn't mean that you're going to be the same
it's
hype
definitely
next year.
Two different mindsets between creative process, like making a record, and getting on your grind, like as far as putting on shows. I took a short break beginning of this year.
I think, and the funny thing is I never pressed up Salvation. I never did shit with it. And everything that came with it, and this is me speaking real, it's how you approach. So everyone who does watch this shit right now, it's how you approach the game and how you present yourself. Doesn't matter what you fucking do, it's how you present yourself and you can back it up. And if you are who you are, that's what you are. But I think you should be better than last year. You should be better than what your other hype was. That's who you left off as. That's what people remember you as, that first hype, that first tidal wave. Alright, now it's the second time. You know what I'm saying?
Second tidal wave has got to be bigger and better.
Yeah. And the funny thing is like, dude, I get so pissed off because like my life's an open book. Right. Since you met me, since anyone met me, everything I said, spoke, it's everything I wrote about in the press, everything. My shit's a fucking open book. I don't give a fuck. I can care less if the next nigga likes me, or if the nigga thinks I'm hot, or if I spit the best verses. Why should I care? Why should I give a fuck what you think? Why? Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's who makes hits. It's who does what. Who does everything. That's what matters. And if you still become still yourself, doesn't matter if you have a 360 deal and they sign you for 4.5 mil. If they give you a pop ass beat, okay, work with it.
Rock that shit.
Exactly. Do
Make
you.
that shit.
Do you what you did 3 years ago, but on a pop ass beat.
Yeah,
Simple as
pretty
that.
much, yeah, pretty
And
much.
make it hit.
Make
It's
it
not
work.
that hard. And I feel like people forget about it. And but
They
yeah,
get too caught up in the current hype.
they do. But you have to be better than your last hype.
Yeah.
And that's what people have to get. You have to be better than your last hype. Oh, you have that hype? Okay, cool. Tight. What are you coming up with next? That's like the bottom line. What are you gonna do next? That should be your next move. What are you gonna do next to make you better?
When everybody else taking a right, how to find that left.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So if you stick on the one thing, oh, I'm gonna do this, and that. Okay, cool. Well, what are you gonna do to better yourself, better your fans, better the music, better the rhyme, better the time? I keep going. Better the line. Hit back. Better the spine. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, like
to freestyle.
I can, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, everybody, step up your game in Houston, because it's
going, man. They looking.
Yeah. They are. And we'll get on another topic of a lot of people
All I can say is
who I definitely respect, but I don't respect, due to the fact that a lot of people take Houston swag and they take the things that legends have brought to our city,
Man.
and they try to claim it that it's theirs.
Aggravating.
Just because you spent 7 months and you made a fucking
I just did a
mixtape.
track, man. I just did a track last night, man.
Yeah.
I laid the third verse for a track called Not. We got coming up on the album Black Gold, and it's just pretty much talking about that. You know what I mean? They want to take, you know what I mean? They want to take
Kyle Hubbard and
the Sip and Lean.
if you've heard his new record.
Like, that's not what makes this city true.
Full Metal F Dot dropped the
It doesn't.
he dropped the verse in
Did
there.
you start your jeans? Did
And
you
that's
go to
the thing.
Astroworld?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You go to Fiesta to pay your phone bill.
Yeah.
It was $5. You know what I mean? You went to Frenchie's before Frenchie's was
with
just
Frenchie's, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
that's
were
what
there.
makes this city true.
Exactly, and then that's
coming
did you fucking take the fucking 33 to Meyerland, catch the Bel Air Transit
Yeah.
Center, then hit the Galleria to get off your fucking to go to your job? No, you didn't, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't do that. So
scared to go to Sharpstown.
So I represent Toronto, Canada. I'm from there.
Sharpstown.
I don't even know Houston.
It's totally different now.
I have no idea.
Just like Montrose, I lived out here 5 years ago, and it was crazy.
But shout outs to all. Shout outs to Blackie. Actually, shout outs to Blackie. Shout outs to Fat Tony. Shout outs to all y'all, man. D. Richard, Nasty Nick, fucking Dirty and Nasty. Who else? Frankie G. The Mex, ReUpSpot.com, Barron Studios, John Black, the fucking great. We'll keep going.
Man,
that's pretty much
going on and on, man. There's a bunch of cats in the scene. That's just, man.
And you know what's funny, dude? Like, I actually shout outs to Purple Bastard, man. People don't understand, people don't know, but my first show ever, the only nigga that ever fucked with me, first time ever, after doing anything, like with Fat Tony, whatever, was Perp, man. Was Purple Bastard.
Perp, man.
So shout outs to Purple Bastard, man.
Perp was our first 30-minute set. Like, man, those that don't know,
and no matter
30-minute set is 30-minute set is a beast to rock.
Yeah,
If it's a beast to rock, you gotta come hard.
Yeah.
Because they don't know who you are.
You know what's funny? You
just gotta come hard with it.
You know what's funny? I have a new EP called Dedicated and Medicated. And you know how some niggas for 30 minutes have nothing, it's not a hit after hit, can't get crunk after crunk, can't do what you do. You got no feeling. I'm in it. Liad, Barron Studios, Nasty Nick, ReUpSpot.com.
Texas Chainsaw, Re-Up.
We in it. Whatever you get out of it, you get it. I don't even know. But fuck your life. Fuck your asshole. All day. High spit.